Grass Gang, we are back with another Deals and Steals video. Every weekday, we stop into a bunch of stores trying to save us both some money on Pokemon cards. Apparently, Pokemon Center got like hacked or botted or both or something happened yesterday, and people started ordering a bunch of the Phantasmal Flames early, and then Pokemon Center, I guess, did not do the drop. I was expecting it to happen some point yesterday, but apparently maybe today, if not next week. If anybody has any info on that, definitely drop it in the comments, and let's get right into our stores. Gang, I have been killing it at Macy's, and I at least got to stop in here and tell you guys to go check your Macy's, especially if they have that Toys R Us section. I don't know if a Macy's doesn't have the Toys R Us section. I don't even know if that's a thing, and if they would have Pokemon cards if they didn't. And also, from my experience, these cards are never displayed. They're always somewhere behind some kind of counter. You definitely got to ask somebody about it. Don't just go looking in the toy section and give up. Definitely ask somebody if they have the cards. But I have been finding disgusting amounts of Destined Rival sleeve packs and black and white mini tins and stuff. It has just been incredible. Online, no luck at all. But in-store, Macy's, definitely go check it out. All right, quickly stopping into GameNerdz here. Just shout out a couple of things. Not go too crazy because we've been in GameNerdz a lot this week and we talked about most. Morpeko at 65. Still one of the best prices on the Morpeko box here if you want your 5 packs of Crown Zenith. 55 on the Mask of Ogerpon, that's still here. The Armor Rouge box for 40. Of course, we got our Pokemon Go tins here for 12 packs of Pokemon Go. This might actually be one of the best ways to open up Pokemon Go now if you're looking for it. $75 for the 3 tins. Lily under $50, definitely not bad. We talked about these 2 tins the other day. Somebody in the comments had told me these might have Twilight. Apparently they confirmed they had Twilight. I don't know how the hell that happened. If these are Temporal tins, I would have sworn they were Temporal tins, and Temporal came out before Twilight, unless I'm crazy. Pretty sure Twilight came out way after Temporal, so I don't know, but they seem pretty confident. They told me they just opened another one to check for us. So apparently there's 2 Twilight packs in here, which if true just makes these even better. Only $1 or $2 over MSRP on either of the tins. It's 10 packs total for $60, $6 a pack. We're getting a couple Twilights in there and stuff like that. I think we could definitely pick this up. This is definitely the only store with both Temporal ETBs in stock. I think I have seen them for maybe 75. I don't think I've seen them at 70 anymore. These are 80 for each of them, and it is all in. You would get free shipping. There should be no tax, so you could check out for under 160 for both the ETBs. I don't really know where the market is, and I know if you want to rip Temporal Forces, this is probably not the best way to open packs, but if you're looking for a couple sealed ETBs, I think you could definitely pick this up. 2 Obsidian Flames right here, 6 packs for $40. It's not getting cheaper than that. The booster bundle, I think, is like $50, $55. Normal packs are about $7. I mean, it's not going to get better than this right here. Advent calendar with our 2-cent Game Nerd discount. Slashing Legends tin, pretty much the same as the other ones, but I did just open this one. Looking at it right now, it's 2 Journey packs, a Sparks pack, a Paradox pack, and a Flames pack. So I mean, with Flames and Sparks, about $7 per pack. I mean, Journey, Paradox, more closer to $6 probably. So still putting you, if my math is right, about $30, $32 in pack value. So I see no reason why you can't buy either of those tins. Just depends on which ones you buy for which packs you want. Or get crazy and get one of these and get one of the Temporal tins. Check out slightly under 120 and you'd be getting 20 packs. All right, stopping in at all Poke TCG. Added a couple new things to the site here. Actually, old things to the site. If you're looking for some 2022 championship decks, you do get all 4 for $50. Pretty much like 50% off MSRP. Just don't think any of us want 3-year-old championship decks, but if you're looking for them. And then, of course, we still got our $27 Obsidian Flames build-in battle, and they still have 95 on the ETB, gang. And, of course, they do the free shipping on orders over 200. I don't know how many of these you could pre-order, but if you're planning on spending over $200 anyway, I would probably pre-order the ETB from all Poke TCG. You could also maybe save like 5% off for new customers or something, but I still haven't really figured that out or got that myself. But if you do figure that out, maybe try to throw that in there too. And then this stuff, like none of it horrible, but I don't really think it's standing out. 38 on the booster bundle's okay. 74 on this build-in battle. I think we could find it for cheaper. Cynthia, we gotta only buy it if it's 40. And the advent calendar's the advent calendar. See, there's this thing right here, gang. Get 5% off. I don't know, but if you could get 5% off that pre-order too and the free shipping, definitely consider picking it up here. There's also an $80 Twilight ETB. Gang, if you're getting tired of missing those new set drops, Poke Notify's got you covered, and they're already warning us about Phantasmal Flames. Get ready for it. Set to release on November 14th, but it is officially loaded on the back end of Best Buy and a couple other major retailers. Poke Notify's already got the SKUs going. Join Poke Notify for only $7.99 a month. You'll get access to the best Pokemon card restock and pre-order notification service I have ever joined. You can also use promo code SmokeandMirrors25. That'll save you 25% on your first month of Poke Notify. They also have that 3-day free trial. If you want to get crazy, gang, hop in there for 3 days. Try to get your Phantasmal Flames, and I guarantee you'll be renewing your membership. Want to stop back in at Champion TCG. I don't know if a couple things got loaded to the site or I missed a couple things. I've also heard that Champion TCG might have tried to drop the Grass Gang like a promo code in my comment section, and then maybe YouTube got mad and flagged it and removed it because I can't find it.
That's the way she goes, buddy.
But gang, check the description of the video. If I do get in contact with Champion TCG or do find out that promo code, I'll try to throw it in the description here. There is also a lot of stuff going on. I don't know if I missed it or what the hell's happening, but I mean, there's surprise boxes at 48. We can find them for 45, but I mean, that's only a couple dollars more. There's Slashing Legends tins here, cheaper than GameNerdz, under MSRP. Just talked about them. These are only 26 per. Even a couple dollars under market on both of these. I believe both of these is about $4 under market on the ETB and the booster bundle. And there's that $65 Build and Battle Stadium, gang. I told you guys yesterday, I think I was able to get the mini tin display, which I don't know if it's here, but there's a couple pages and a booster box in cart. Shipping's only about $10 for a bigger package.
That's what she said.
And then about, I think, $5 or $6 for a smaller package.
That's what she said. No time, but she did. No time!
But shipping, not bad. Didn't look like there was any tax there. And just to shout out a couple things here, the Destined Rival booster box at only $310. Easily $20, $30 under market. Black Bolt White Flare isn't terrible. $65 for 11 packs of Paradox Rift. You definitely could consider that. The tins at only $26. The toolkit's not bad either. I just don't think any of us want it. Couple dollars under market on the Prismatic. I would imagine this is kind of something too. I don't know with Twilight, to be honest. I've just checked the ETBs. I don't know if the ETB is just dropping because they've been released everywhere or if Twilight's actually going down. But there is a $46 booster bundle here. Not a bad second page there. There's the $70 Twilight ETB and the mini tin display. The mini tin listed under 130, gang. We haven't found the mini tin display under 130. Most people around 150. Sometimes that will include free shipping, but still, that's $20 more than Champion's charging right now. And it's been a while since we stopped into Rip and Ship Arena. Just wanted to stop in here. They do still have the Charizard box at $40. I think they charge shipping and stuff like that, so you'd probably check out for $50. But I mean, most stores nowadays are charging $50 for this box. I know there's at least one Spark and two Journey. We could see that in the window. I don't know if the value's there, but I know most stores are at $50, and this one's listed for $40. And I bought one at Target. I think I checked after tax. I'm pretty sure I paid like $38 from Target anyway. So I mean, this is pretty much the same price as you would get it from a Target or a Walmart. And I don't think any of us are looking for it, but I own a Belly Bolts here for $40. They do also have the Chinese Gem Volume 1 and 2 in stock, but they are over like $60 for them. I think they're $65. Obsidian Flame sleeve packs at only $7. Definitely a great price to pick up Obsidian Flame sleeve packs at. And they also have Future Flash, the Japanese booster box for Paradox Rift here, at only $50. I haven't seen anybody with this price. Future Flash should be about $55, $56 from what I've seen from everybody else. This one technically under $50. And stopping in at SmokeandMirrors, at the very least, the Japanese booster boxes are in stock. There was a whole day with no Japanese booster boxes. I got nervous, but they are back. Honestly, no prices really standing out to me. I mean, maybe Shiny Treasures at $80, just because we know if you get over $150, they'll ship it to you for free, and I don't believe there'd be tax. So maybe out the door, this would be one of the cheaper prices, but a lot of people are at $80 for this box right now. They still have the Twilight ETB in stock, and of course, only $75. And I don't know if the Journey packs are still here. The Journey packs might be gone. The sleeve Journey packs are gone too. So a bunch of Japanese stuff, none of it looking incredible, but they do still have the Twilight ETB in stock. Going over to Rare Candy, what do you got?
Do I look like I got some candy? No. Why y'all have my eyes for then?
Reason I'm stopping in here is because this is the first and only site I've seen display the newest new Pokemon set, which I guess is Inferno X or Phantasmal Flames. For Rare Candy, got the listed price right now, $154, gang.
You always fall for that. You can't always fall for that. You just can't. Go ahead, Brian.
All right, either I forgot to stop into Amazon earlier in the video, or I'm stopping in here for a second time today. I'll find out in a couple minutes when I go to edit this. Not gonna lie, was not expecting to see this here. I don't think I stopped in here one time today. This is probably the first time. $300 Destined Rival Booster Box free delivery, gang. I mean, we've been talking about Destined Rival Booster Boxes all week. I don't think there's much more to say. Probably the cheapest sticker price I've seen today. With the free delivery, probably the cheapest all-in price I've seen today. As usual, the disclaimer when we're shopping at Amazon, Walmart, anywhere with third-party sellers, definitely check the reviews. We are seeing 4 stars here. Read these reviews, but if you think everything's good, $300 for a Destined Rival booster box. Free delivery is killing it. There's the Ogerpon, back up to 60, about 50, 60 cents more than it was yesterday. He's moving like the stock market. Twilight ETB under $80 with free delivery. You want to just make it easy, pick up one. Free shipping, probably check out $80, maybe a little less, definitely do it. And there is a Journey Together booster box here. It's at $250 with free delivery. It doesn't say enhanced. I don't think it is enhanced. I read the description, no enhanced. The regular Journey Together booster box, I think it's actually down to about $245, so you are close or a little bit over market. But most stores do not sell the normal booster box. Almost 90% of the stores I go into only sell enhanced booster boxes. And apparently, if you're a collector, a sealed collector, this one is more rare than the enhanced booster box. I'm not going to go through that whole thing because I still don't know if I understand it. But if you do want this booster box here, $250 free delivery maybe. We'll go over to Walmart and see. Yesterday, Walmart had the Paldea Adventure Chest at $50. If they still have it, obviously we buy it there. I think at $57 and after tax, if you're over $60, it gets a little iffy, but I think if we could still find it at Walmart for $50, we definitely pick it up. All right, back at MHDealsPlus, which is a horrible website to go through. It is, I don't know how I'm supposed to use this site, but there's so much product, so much sold out. Very hard to look through, but I think I found a couple things, but now I'm lost. There it is. Right there when I started. $23, gang, on the Pokemon Prismatic 2-pack. It's only got 2 packs of Prismatic, but it's got the EV promo as well. I can't remember the last time I saw this thing under $25, and I think most people are still $28 to $30. Now, I've never really shopped here, so I don't know how checkout is. I don't see anything that says anything about free shipping and stuff, so I assume checkout will be some money. I just don't know how much it'll be. They have Cynthia Garchomp for technically under $40, gang. $39.95 on the Cynthia's Garchomp box. And this is not a recommendation, but this is a very cool box, and it's got a Gengar, and I think the other side is Absol, so 2 very cool Pokemon. I think it only has 6 packs. I don't really think the value is inside, but this box, like, nobody would buy this thing for like $25 last year, maybe even like $20, and now it's shot up to what I think most people trying to charge like $70, $80 for. I think compared to the competition, this $55 might be something on the Dark Powers. I don't think the value's there, and I don't even know what the market price is, but anytime I see it listed, it is definitely more than $55. And there's also this Blood Moon box, which I'm surprised is sitting here, but I also don't care or have any desire to open up more Surging Sparks. I forgot what the lineup is exactly, but I know the 2 main packs are Surging Sparks in here. This box came out like right when things started getting crazy, so I don't know if this box really like ever hit that $20 price point. It immediately started going over market. $27 if you're looking for the Blood Moon is probably the best price I've seen in maybe like 2025. And gang, I'm stopping in at Double Infinity. We'll see if anything's changed. Obviously, their first page is just filled with vintage and crazy stuff that we cannot afford. Somebody in the comments might have said some of this stuff on here is sold out and they don't update the site too often. If that does ever happen and you do try to add something to the cart, if you can drop it in the comments and let us know what the product was and what was sold out, definitely be helpful. $70 Twilight ETB is still here. We do got shipping and tax at Double Infinity, but $70, good price. $45 on the holiday calendar, gang. I don't think we've seen anybody discount this calendar except for Safari Zone when it dropped and they sold out immediately. Double Infinity, one of the only places to drop this thing for under $50. How is this still in stock? The Temple 3-pack, gang. We don't hate Temple that much, do we? $5 a pack? Maybe these are sold out. Maybe this is what somebody was trying to tell me, but I mean, $15, 3 packs. Dude, it could be Shrouded Fables and I'd probably still buy it. $310 on the booster box, not bad, but Amazon had it for $300. Nothing wrong with any of the Journey stuff in this row. I haven't checked Surging Sparks recently, gang. I know it was going down, but most of the competition, like the recent Surging Sparks booster boxes I've been seeing listed somewhere between $240, $250. Half of the disgusting websites trying to get like $270, $280. Don't know how this relates to market, but I believe this is the cheapest Surging Sparks booster box I've seen today, and this might still be in stock. That build and battle for only $30, $5 under market. Very hard to find Stellar Crown. Booster boxes here too still, but I believe that was like $5 over market. Between the Temporal 3-pack and the Paradox Rift, gang, I mean, I know there's tax and shipping, but these are Pokemon cards for at or under MSRP all day. Probably have to pick up a decent amount of them for the shipping and the tax to be worth it, but there's definitely some stuff to get once again from Double Infinity. I'm stopping in a Walmart to close out the video. Walmart had a drop last night, right, gang? I completely forgot. I missed it. Apparently, it's Walmart Wednesdays, and I don't know what they dropped and if they did, but let me know down below. Starting off with our Ogerpon box, slightly under $60 with that free delivery. I think this is definitely the best place to get it. If you just want one Ogerpon box, I'd probably go to GameNerdz or somewhere else, even though they're at $55. I would try to get free shipping. They normally don't charge tax. If you're going to get a couple, I would go there. But for just one, Walmart is fine. The White Flare ETB, $75 free shipping, gang. Nobody's beating it. In terms of an all-in price, I mean, if you want to add a $5 value to delivery, you're pretty much paying $70 for the ETB. Unless there's something up with the seller, definitely check our reviews and stuff, but $75 for a White Flare ETB that gets shipped for free, top notch. Couple things still on Walmart's website here. The Journey Together booster box, enhanced booster box for at or slightly over market, just like the non-enhanced one. Neither of these booster boxes are under market, but pretty much right at market if you are looking for them, and I think they both had free delivery. And there's that Paldea Adventure Chest, gang. It's still here, $50 with free delivery. I think there is actually very close to $50 in value in here. Not to mention, it's very fun to open up. There's 6 packs, there's a bunch of promos. And gang, the prismatic accessory pouch is still here at only $44. You know, I really had no desire to pick this thing up, but with the $44 and the free shipping, I don't think I have any use for the accessory pouch, but maybe I keep this sealed. I feel like with the accessory pouch looking the way it does, it's a nice little sealed display, right? $44 is just incredible, gang. Free delivery. I don't think you're going to beat this price. Possibly also one of the best ways to open up Prismatic outside of a Sam's Club box. And gang, I think that's going to do it for another Deals video. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you tonight at a live or tomorrow for another Deals and Steals.